little late to the game this morning. Here's open. We're on our second 5-minute candle. There's 3.5 minutes left. Yesterday, we come into the market with a drop. We dropped through the open into the afternoon and then extremely sideways last night, overnight, and we're pushing up here at open. Respect those new highs from 2 days ago. So no real prediction for me this morning as to where the market's going. I could see us pushing back up to test those highs at 151. I could see us ranging fairly tight all day. I don't necessarily see a drop today, but that's also extremely possible. If we did drop, I think the next area I would maybe look to see is 0.89, maybe. Sorry, 989, 990, somewhere in there. That's what I see. Yeah, micro trend's definitely up. Like if I gotta choose, I'm looking for longs, which I've taken about one of them in the last month. We're 38 on the big push on the 20, I assume, from that pre-market low. Yeah, even touching a 50. Target for this potential long would be somewhere up in 0.79. 50% pullback. How many contracts then? So what are your targets? Like keep in mind, like, nope. Need a good pullback on 10 here. There it is. Keep coming. Get back to the 50 RSI. A little more. Beautiful. Get 50% pullback on this little move here. on the 10. What? I'm long one. I'm wicking off my target. Target filled. Well, that was rather quick today. Oh, excellent. Hey, good trade. I know you would have. I think you would have got your 30 ticks on that last push. It just it wasn't pretty. See, and I got two targets for this trade. One was exactly where we just pulled back here. So when I entered the trade, I had a target at 71.5. And my trade target was 71.25. That's where my 30 ticks lined up. So it was easy to I just left it. But my bigger target for this trade is 79.25, which we haven't hit yet. And that is that's on the 20, the pre-market that pivot at 8:02 a.m. up to the high, the pullback, and then the push. So I still expect it to go up to. Are you following me? Yeah. Yeah, like the bottom of the pivot is at 937. But then I put another fib on the 10 just for target purposes. Not that it matters, I'm only using 30 ticks. But I did one from 937 up to 940, pull back to where we entered, 941, and then entered the trade. But you pointed out something just before that on the 20. Look what's going on the 20. Well, just a little bit of divergence. You said something there. Like I wouldn't be holding this thing for a long push because I think we're going to get a bigger pullback here. It's 9:45 Eastern. And there's some news at 10:30. And then all the big stuff this afternoon, but all the big stuff this afternoon is going to cause some stuff this morning. I'm just going to take a break here, mark up my chart, and I'll be back in a little bit. Okay, we're back. We took a little longer break from the market. I think I'm going to call it a day. One of those weeks, squad witching, lots of news coming out today. Fed day. I'm pretty happy. Today was my first day trading my funded account from Lilu. Market opened here. If I go on my 20, I was looking at two different setups. One setup, two different targets within the same setup. So on my bigger chart, I was using this push from pre-market. This is market open here, up 38% pullback, and target for the trade was in between 60 and 70, 61 and 76 extension. It ended up hitting there. Then on the smaller move, push, pullback, I think that might have been a 50. Regardless, target 61.76, probably just maybe a tick higher than my line. And as I was doing my Lilu evaluation, I was trading multiple contracts to two targets, always 30. And then my second one was to the 61.76. And I always get asked why that one. And I don't know. It's crazy to me that that seems to be where it goes on its first immediate push. I like to get in and out of my trades quickly. Today's trade lasted 16 seconds. And I find that if you wait for the right setup, that's how quick they are. But as you see here, I entered here and this thing came against me, uh, maybe 5 ticks and then straight shot to my target. And those are the kind of trades that I like. I don't like to sit through a bunch of chop like this. But you have to be very picky and very patient. Um, that's just my trading style. So I was I was looking for this push. The trade did not come together through here. I needed a pullback. RSI was oversold. Waited for the pullback to the 50 RSI. Boom, in the trade, out of the trade, 16 seconds. Because I'm only trading one contract until I build up my account. The way that Lilu works is the account that I passed and now have is a $25,000 performance account, and it has a trailing drawdown. So it's $1,500, and that follows me around until I make $1,500. So for that first probably couple thousand that I make, I'm going to make it off one contract. And once I give myself more breathing room, I will go to two and then three and so on. When I go to multiple contracts, I'll go to two targets and same thing, 30. As you saw, I didn't start these YouTube videos until I was basically done my evaluation, but I was trading 30 ticks, and then in this case here, I would have actually gotten out both both of my targets. I would have closed or hit target here because that's where target was. But let's just say that I never had a target here, and this was always my target right here. I would have held 1 to 30 ticks, and my second set of contracts, or maybe it was only two contracts, would be held to target. So that's been my strategy. It's worked really well. June's been phenomenal, and this was my first long trade in June. I've taken only shorts, not on purpose. I mean, the beauty is this trade sets up both ways, obviously. Um, I've just, every time that I've been in the market in June, which is every day, I just have liked the morning. I usually trade from 9:30 till 10:30, 11 Eastern time, and I've just found the market have been setting up for shorts. So, anyways, thanks for tuning in. Do me a favor and hit that subscribe button in the bottom right hand corner, and I will be back tomorrow for another wonderful day in the market here. I think the rest of the week's going to be slow, potentially choppy and tough. So I'm going to be very careful this week with all the news, Fed announcements, Fed day, and the quad witching. So have a great day.